All right, well, we are kicking things off in the kitchen this morning with some delicious American comfort classics, and this is the guy who is showing us these recipes. This is Eric Gittenstein. He is the executive chef of Bliss Rebar, and we are starting off, we're getting a little naked this morning.
So
Ready?
Yeah, we're
Naked
starting
mac
off
and
with
cheese,
our
that
naked
is.
mac and cheese. We like to have options for a lot of the dishes that we do there. So we do mac and cheese, but we do it 3 ways. So there's a naked, and then we have options to add on to that. So
like not so naked, and
like semi-clothed, and then like full leisure suit. But no, we have different options where we add like bacon or grilled chicken, or we like to fulfill any customer's request. So we have some people that make up crazy combos.
Let's tell everybody where you guys are. You guys are Bliss Rebar.
Yes.
We like bringing locally owned restaurants to the show. You guys are on 4th and Garfield?
4th and Garfield.
Okay.
It's 901 West 4th Street is the address.
Okay. Well, we're going to have Mark Howard, he's the owner, he's going to come on and talk with us more about that. But we are making some naked mac and cheese, so let's get started. I'll help you if you need it.
Okay, cool. What we have going on right now is a lot of mac and cheeses, they'll do what's called like a mother sauce, where they'll have milk and roux, where it's butter and flour, and if you have like gluten allergies, it doesn't really work.
Okay.
So what we do is we skip out that, and just straight heavy cream that we have simmering.
That's it. That's straight heavy cream.
Basically, we're making a really simple fondue, and if you want to pass me that whisk right there, and then the cheese, I can start.
If Stephanie hasn't taken, do you want both of these?
Both of them. It's all going
great.
in. It is a ridiculous amount of cheese.
Now, what are these little red specks in it? What kind of cheese are you using?
This is pepper jack, and then a white cheddar as well. And yeah, every time I give this recipe out, people always double check. I had one cook that I hired. I gave him the recipe, had him start working on it, and just because the ratio is something like
lots and lots of cheese
of liquid to cheese, he just calls me and is like, "Are you sure that?"
I'm shocked that this is so simple, because I'm used to doing the mac and cheese with the flour, but if this is all you have to do, then this is pretty easy. Do you want this in yet?
Yeah, just keep throwing it in. We're gonna mix it up. Really, why make it more complicated than it has to be? So
it's not all of that pepper jack. So there's some other cheese in it, right? Just jack cheese.
It's the pepper jack, and then also a white cheddar that we get.
Oh, yum!
So we're just gonna kind of keep stirring this, and
so if you wanted to have a little more kick, then you can use
you could add more pepper jack. You could add a hot sauce to it.
Jalapenos.
I'm a real big fan of sriracha, and we always keep it on hand at the restaurant.
That's the hottest, isn't it? Isn't that
you can go hotter than that, but just that's the one that's popular with the kids these days.
All right, so we are just going to keep stirring that. Now, once we get it to the consistency that we want, can we just sort of leave it on simmer, or do you have to work with it right then?
No, not at all. You know what? This is actually a little thick. If you want to pass me some of that cream, I'll just add a little bit more.
Here, tell me when.
Okay. Start going. You can stop for a sec.
Okay.
This should fold out. Might need a little bit more, actually.
Okay. But I like how you're sort of showing us if it's too thick, this is what you do.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of just, we make recipes because we want consistency at the restaurant so that your experience will be the same every time.
Right.
But I also am a fan of common sense. So, if a recipe says cook the onions for 20 minutes and they're done in 15, like just stop, move on to the next thing.
Okay, that's good to know.
Sit there and just a little bit more.
Now, you already did the little noodles, the macaroni here?
Yeah, we for the sake of time, we already cooked the noodles, and basically, if you weren't going to do that, I'm actually going to need a little more cream.
A little more cream?
Yeah, it's a little thicker than I thought. Basically, you're just going to take macaroni, just a little seasoned water. I was always told, enough salt to where it tastes like the ocean, so that's part of the reason that we're not actually putting salt in the sauce, is because the pasta is already seasoned.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in cooking with salt.
I'm a fan as well. But at the same time, I don't want to, overdo it, make it too salty.
Can we put this in now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. We are going to
just fold the whole thing in.
And then that's it, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
because the
that was the
pasta's already
easiest
cooked.
mac and cheese that I've ever made in my life.
I tried.
Or that you've ever made.
Yeah.
That I've watched you make.
That was effortless. You were fantastic. If you ever want to work at the restaurant,
Thank
we got a spot for you.
All right, when we come back, obviously we're just going to plate this up here in a few minutes, try to keep it away from Stephanie if it's at all possible. When we come back, we are going to make tempura shrimp tacos. We're going to talk to Mark. We're going to show some pictures of the restaurant, and then there's even more surprises.